views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers.
You're listening to
Transformation Talk Radio.
Hi, welcome. This is Dr. John DeMartini. This is one of the most amazing and inspiring shows that you can listen into. If you want to be on the edge of your seats, if you want to open up your heart, if you want to expand your mind, and you want to meet incredible people, stay tuned, because you're just about to experience a transformative radio show that will change your life. And you're listening to the Dr. Pat Show that's coming up right next.
Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Talk radio to thrive by. Powerful, inspiring, and coming to you live, bringing you stories of people like you and me, busting through and living life full out. Get ready to dare to wonder what your life would be like if you knew you could not fail. Hey, everybody. Super duper welcome to all of you. How are you doing with your caffeine now, since you've been listening to our buddies, our coffee buddies? Very, very cool. I love that. And thank you all for tuning us in, turning us on, calling into the show. Some of you actually going to receive some super amazing coffee. It's really interesting. Today's show is with Mychael Shane and the Ascension Foundation. We're going to talk about positive thought. And I've had a lot of time to really think, that's a problem. And to think about the topic for today, and I'll tell you a little bit about Reverend Mychael Shane in a minute. But this idea of positive thought, it's something that until recently, for me, given the years I've been on the planet, recently is like, the past 10 years. It isn't something I gave much thought to. And, it's kind of interesting. And Barbara Marks Hubbard this morning explained this to me. She explained what's happening with people like Mychael Shane. And Mychael would be called, in her genre, he would be called a conscious evolutionary. And a conscious evolutionary means a lot of things to a lot of people. But what it says for most of us is that most people think we're actually from another planet. I've actually had in my corporate performance reviews, and I was rated outstanding, but in the comment, 3 different bosses wrote that they think that I'm from another planet. And I used to be insulted by that, but now I really think maybe I am. And there are many of us, as Barbara would say, her journey as well into the world and what she did early on, a very young teenager, and then also running for vice president in 84. She's from another planet, too. There are a lot of people from other planets. If you watched any of the Men in Black shows, you would have seen all the people from another planet. I think even the latest Men in Black says that Beyonce's from another planet. But now that takes on different meaning. What it really means is to all of us is that, we are saying yes to what we don't even know we're saying yes to. And I think, Mychael, you're going to talk to this as well. Somewhere along the line, some angel tapped us on the shoulder and said, the life you thought you were going to have, you are not going to have. We're going to give you a do-over. You're not going to have that life you thought you were going to have. You're not going to keep that corporate job, make all the money you're making, and own 2 homes and 3 cars and a motorcycle. You are not having that job. We're going to give you another thing to think about in your life. And so what happens when you get tapped on the shoulder? How do you hold and upstand this incredible idea of positive thought? What is the power of positive thought? I love that Michael's going to talk about it. Mychael Shane is a regular on the show. He's a spiritual visionary, teacher, and healer. And he's going to explain how each of us can change their life around the power of positive thinking. Because we have come out into the world in the way that we do, people think that we've got this mastered. We don't. Many of us, I'm not going to talk for Mychael, but many of us did not have it mastered. I created crust busting. Why? Because I saw somebody else crusty? Absolutely not. Because I was about as crusty as you get. Today, not only do we have Mychael talking about how he spent his life and some of the things he's gone through. But he is a very special gift for someone out there. You're going to hear a lot about it. And by the way, we are going to take your calls, and you'll be able to get messages from the masters. But more importantly, this has been very, very cool to take this journey with Reverend Mychael Shane. Very cool to watch him form the Ascension Foundation, and then to connect him with all of you all listening to the show, and to just watch how the universe aligns for our success when we have the guts, the courage, the gumption, the juice to say yes, even when everything around us looks like it's shutting down. Everything. Our bodies, our finances, our relationships, our friends. When things look like they are just going to you-know-what, we get an opportunity to rise up. Barbara Marx Hubbard said to me this morning that conscious evolution is born at a crisis. And while she's talking about the world at some level, she's also talking about us. We are the micro of the macro. So any crisis you think that might be going on in your life today or in the future or in the past, it has come up for you to live a much bigger, a broader, a better, a more conscious life than you've ever imagined. So today, Michael is going to share, what is the power of positive thinking? Why is that perhaps the first step in all of us in the way that we say yes to the unknown? We don't know what we don't know, but what you need to know is you really do know it. Michael, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure.
This idea of positive thought and being reminded that I haven't always been in that zone of positive thought. I really will tell you, I have not. I'm a 60s kid. I've marched on Washington probably more time than most people even say the word Washington, D.C. I hung out with Gloria Steinem and Bella Abzug and, people that many young people don't even know their names right now. You think about the evolution in San Francisco and, the gay rights movement and all of that. You think about how we've built a platform for people to express themselves and to grow up in a place that has enormous freedom. Yet we don't realize, do we, Michael, that we have the most precious thing of all, and that's the freedom to choose how we think.
That is correct. And the choosing to use positive thought isn't necessarily something that we think about every day because we become stuck or caught in the inertia of our physical day-to-day lives. We categorize everything. You're mentioning the gay movement. I mean, why should there ever be one? People have a right to choose, and we don't have a right to judge them because they're not a them. They're part of the world. We're all one, right? Mm-hmm. And these ascended masters that I work with, they teach that every day, to be what makes you happy, that gives positive energy to the world. What could possibly give you more positive energy in the world than to have the freedom to choose and the freedom to be positive?
Well, and let's talk about what positive thought really is, because I had to learn it a bit from the other side of it, because I had to learn what not having positive thought was about, what I call having crusty thinking, and I was very good at that.
Well, when I first arrived on this planet, whether it was a spaceship, an egg, or what, basket from a stork, I pretty much spent the first 6 years of my life not even really experiencing negativity. Everything was beautiful. And then after that, my life changed, and I went into a 20-year period, which I call my dark ages. And there wasn't any positive thought in there that I can even think of. Even when people were trying to make me happy, I always had something negative to say about everything, and I still catch myself today, like coming here to the show, everything's fine, traffic's fine, I get to 405, And sure enough, the S-curbs come up and it's wall-to-wall traffic. And I'm like, ow, I won't repeat my thoughts, but, and so, but you got to stop for a moment to say, hey, it's going to be fine. This is just life. It's beautiful. It's a nice day. And within 5 minutes, the traffic cleared away, and I was here.
It's so interesting we're talking about this. I don't know if you heard the show that was on before. It was our interview with the Camano Island Coffee Roasters, and one of the folks said to me, "Why you have coffee people on your show?" And I said, "Well, they're not just coffee people." They said, "But yeah, they're coffee people." And then the next comment was, "I thought your show was, more spiritual or more, what was the term that I can't even think about it now." And I said to them, "I don't think you listened to the interview." I said, "Forget that they're coffee people for a moment. These are people that support 47 villages of workers that most coffee industry people don't even pay attention to. These are fair trade people that are actually buying their land. The coffee is organic, shade grown, which gives back to their..." So here I found myself getting a little bit defensive. And then I got to a point, Michael, where I just stopped. And I thought to myself, okay, the message probably is we have to do a better job at explaining the significance of the work of the people that we bring on the show. Because the assumptions that I make, just like with you, are that everybody understands this world, and they don't. I can only imagine what your life is like when you, out of nowhere, all of a sudden bring forth a ruby from the masters that's the size of a $50 coin, right? You have been faced with so many people questioning what you do
every day.
So forget the traffic. How do you keep positive thinking when you're faced every day with people that want to, challenge you, scrutinize you, take your reputation? I mean, this is, and you come on here and look at you happy, smiling guy. And you have a huge giveaway for our listeners today. I mean, how do you do it, man?
Well, it's really not as hard as it seems. People are people. They have a right to question, and to draw yourself down into that slippery slope of negativity because someone is questioning what you do. I mean, I'm not perfect. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming and so forth. But in the end, education. You educate people. And if I'm going to drop out because someone said that I'm a fraud, who's going to be the one that's going to step up to educate people what this is? A ruby from Master Jesus, a object that you're going to be talking about a little bit from now. I
actually don't know how you actually brought this thing forward without just absolutely cutting yourself to shreds.
Well, that has to do with the process.
I guess.
It appears to come through my body, but in the reality, it doesn't.
I know.
Yeah, you'd have to experience it as you have to see. I've been hoping to do it again on the show, but I'm not sure if Benny can handle it.
He's got Brian as a backup, though.
But anyway,
I don't know that I can handle it. Last time that happened, you had two of your buddies with you. You're kind of alone now here, but I think we're trained now.
Yeah, you guys are ready. You guys have been great. Not too long ago, someone did really badger me on giving them proof.
Let's hold that thought, because I want folks to hear this story. What happens when the people in your life show up and they want proof. They want proof that the dream that you have has validity. They want proof that your career change makes sense. They want proof that the relationship you just left, is something that really is going to serve you. Every day we're asked questions to prove ourselves. What do you do? What do you do in the face of doubt? Not your own doubt, but maybe the doubt from others. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the Dr. Pat Show. We're going to be opening up the phone lines. We'll be right with you.
Some of that good stuff.
Do you dream of being on The Amazing Race? Well, here's your chance. Grab a friend and prepare for an exhilarating race around the city when City Solve Urban Race comes to your city. Teams of 2 will solve clues and face fun challenges while racing around the city. The winning team gets $300 and a chance to be in the Las Vegas Championship race to compete for a grand prize of $5,000. Not only will you have a ton of fun, you'll also be helping a good cause. A portion of the proceeds will benefit a local charity. To start racing, go to CitySolveUrbanRace.com.
Do you really need to be connected 24/7 to the outside world? Do you find yourself giving up your sacred space very easily? Is your creative potential rapidly being compromised? Wouldn't you love to reclaim your sacred space and create an abundance of creative activity in your life that attracts more health, wealth, and enriched relationships? When you create a sacred space and sacred time in your daily life, you uplift your own sense of well-being at a very deep level and attract beauty, harmony, and enriching relationships with grace and ease. Suddenly, you don't have to try and work hard. You become a magnet. Your desires start to manifest easily. Grateful souls want to support you and your purpose. You live your higher destiny. Join our Infusion of Gratitude community today and receive your free MP3 audio Infusion of Gratitude meditation. Daily use of this powerful 20 minutes meditation raises your awareness and welcomes health, wealth, and enriched relationships into your life. Visit us at explorationgratitude.com.
The Ascension Foundation, serving to build an interdimensional community, presents Healing, a spiritual event, Saturday, December 3rd, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. in Seattle. The event features free mediumship and energy healing demos, lectures in crystal light therapy, alchemy, meditation, psychometry, and psychic art drawing with the masters. At 6 p.m., the doors open for a rare opportunity to experience hands-on healing by the Ascended Masters. To register for this evening's seance, go to theascensionfoundation.com. That's theascensionfoundation.com. I'm Dr. Pat Basile, the host of the Dr. Pat Show. Talk radio to thrive by. I would like to help you take your empowering message to a community of people looking for products and services that honor the dignity of the human spirit, value all life on earth, and tap into the one true freedom we have, the freedom to choose. Let the Dr. Pat Show be your conduit to a global community of people who could benefit most from your product and service. Join the buzz, be the buzz, and let our success be your success. For more information, call me, Dr. Pat, at 206-523-5522. That's 206-523-5522. Join the Dr. Pat Show, the show that is changing the lives of thousands.
Each week on TransformationTalkRadio.com, Wednesday at 2 Pacific, 5 Eastern Time, and express and experience the infinite possibilities waiting in each and every moment as you listen to From the Heart with Elizabeth Cookson. Get ready for a packed hour of laughter, tears, and a soul full of emotions as Elizabeth raises your vibration and shifts your spirit. For more information about Elizabeth and to schedule a session, visit ElizabethCookson.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Mychael Shane is joining us here today. So for those of you out there, I want to make sure that you know we are doing a live call-in show today. And for those of you that were attempting to call in for the coffee in the last show, for those of you that did not call in, I do have your voice messages, and I will get back to you on some of that. So thank you so much for doing that. We have opening up the phone lines for those of you that would love to call in to have a reading from the masters, we're going to do that. 1-800-930-2819. This is really a special opportunity. I don't know how familiar you all are with Mychael Shane, but, his work is now, internationally known. And in about a month, you're going to see a phenomenal video that it's just going to blow you away, and we'll tell you all about it. But, Mychael, you were sharing a story because we were talking about things that show up in our lives and, what we have to do to say yes, but to say yes in a positive way. I explained it this morning to Barbara. I've been pushed a lot in my life, right?
Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
Pushed to go get that job, right? Pushed to do this, pushed to, do some other things, but pushed to go back to school. But the pull is different. When we are called to shine, there's this pull that we feel. And that's what you're going to talk about. A lot of times it comes from a place of crisis.
I call that pull a nudge from God.
Yes.
Well, as you were saying...
2x4.
Yes. Every day, people come to me and question what I do. And not too long ago, I had a severe incident that happened where someone was really going at my throat on proof. And I did finally give the idea to the person that I would be willing to do it, because normally I want scientific proof. If someone wants proof,
right.
Scientific, not some layman person that doesn't really know how to test somebody like that, right? But I went through this very, very extraneous process, even to the point to where they were stripping me down so they could search my body, right? And I remembered something that Dr. Wayne Dyer said to me. He told me, he says, every day, be positive. You want to lose weight? Every day say, I am 185. And I have never lost that thought in my head. And I have been losing weight. Well, I used that very thought. Well, why not use that concept in the situation? Because I could see myself going into a direction of anger about this proof issue, right?
Yes.
And so I says, I am of the light. This is part of life. Don't let it bother you. And I went into that. And everything was fine. I passed the test. Everything was great. I apported about 120 gemstones and a couple of rings.
120?
It was about that, yeah.
So apport, I think we should tell folks that haven't heard the show what that means.
Well, an apport is an object. The name apport is the name of the process of how it's transported through space and time. An object from your master teacher, your spirit guide, your Indian guide, an angelic individual, in fact, even loved ones. And this Saturday at Camp Edgewood in Edgewood, Washington, we're going to be doing an event we'll talk about later on in the show where we're going to receive gifts from loved ones.
So, one of the things that is so important is that, you've been on the show and now people have we've been signing up. They've been doing different sessions. I want to let everybody out there know we have something really important today. And you talk about apportation. Let's tell everyone what the gift is. The first caller to call in for a reading is going to receive this. But tell folks what you brought. Linda is going to be so envious of this, by the way.
Well, this is a dragon ring, silver inlaid with 24-karat gold. I guess they call it gold leaf. And it has ruby eyes, and it wraps around your finger. I was sitting at my home one day, and this object came through my heart chakra. And what it is, it's a gift from Saint Germain, Katumi, and also Lady Kuan Yin who had the idea of it being a dragon. Because the dragon is an elemental. And elementals are very, very focused on forms of positive thinking. When the person was seeking out the dragon in folklore, it was always a positive outcome or comment or piece of information that the dragon would give the individual. When you look at the dragon, it's scary and everything, but really they were peaceful, loving elementals that gave positive advice to those that sought it out. So that's what it's supposed to represent. So it's to give people the power to be positive throughout their day, their week, their year, their life. And it's, you can see it.
I have it on camera for everyone that wants to see it. Check that out, Benny. That's a dragon. It's
a beautiful ring.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And
Michael handed it to me. I thought it was like a gift for me. I'm going to pay it forward to everybody. The first caller is the one that's going to receive this. And tell us why this gift is important for our callers. And the phone number, by the way, is 1-800-930-2819. 1-800-930-2819 to our first caller that comes on air for a reading.
The importance of this object is to give a person the opportunity to look at things differently, to look at their life differently, to see that all things are possible, not necessarily to focus on that apportation is possible, but their goals, their dreams, and their wishes are possible to achieve.
Oh, my gosh. It fits this finger perfectly.
Well, call in.
I can't. The phones are ringing. So we'll take the first caller that comes on the air for a reading. This will be your special gift. The rest of you that are calling in, you will also be invited to come on air and get a message from the Ascended Masters. So Brian's right there with you. He's answering the phones. They are absolutely off the hook for those of you that are trying to call in and are not getting in. Don't hang up because we want to give you a reading on air with Michael. He has an enormous waiting list. So what we want to say for all of you out there is please, please, please do not hang up. Brian will get your calls. We will bring you on for a live reading. And what a great, wow, this ring is loaded with energy.
It is.
Wow. And that's why you have to come on air to receive this, because there's a message that goes with it.
There is.
And it is customized for you. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back with the Dr. Pat Show.
Tune in each week on Wednesdays at 12 Pacific and 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. And Dr. Peggy will lead you through the maze of info on topics from allergies and antioxidants to zinc and xylitol and all points in between, providing you with simple solutions to help you achieve optimal health for your mind, body, and spirit. Visit SimpleHealthNetwork.com to take your health back and get your copy of Dr. Peggy's amazing cookbook. OMG, that's allergy-free.
The Ascension Foundation, serving to build an interdimensional community. The Ascended Masters invite you to join them in co-creating this mission. Allow the Masters to lead the way in activating the wisdom of your heart consciousness and raising your vibration. You can communicate with them directly by attending apportation events and classes in mediumship, crystal light energy healing, alchemy, master studies, past life regression, and more. For a schedule of classes, workshops, and special events, visit theascensionfoundation.com. That's theascensionfoundation.com.
The root cause of disease is not what you think. Doctors are treating the symptoms, not the root cause, because they haven't been trained to do so. Dr. Alex Lloyd has developed a simple technique that has saved thousands of people from lives of frustrating and debilitating illnesses. This technique has been featured on national broadcast and cable television in People, Time, and USA Today. If you are ready to heal and tired of being treated, visit dralexhealingcodes.com, where you will find free life-changing information.
Did anyone teach you to be a parent? What if there were tools that could make your job a whole lot easier? Glenna Rice invites you to be the questionable parent you truly be in a dynamic teleseries designed to empower parents to know that they know and give you the awareness required to create ease and joy between you and your children. Check out GlennaRice.com to learn more and to book a private session. Or dial 415-235-2807.
The search is over. The Dr. Pat Show, talk radio to thrive by, is your connection to tens of thousands of people waiting to hear your empowering message, waiting to choose your product or service. Dr. Pat's goal is to connect you with the people that want high-quality products and services created with love for humanity and the earth. Products and services like yours. Be the business that joins the buzz. The Dr. Pat Show buzz. The buzz of talk radio to thrive by. Connect with people that value conscious living and mindful thinking. Living life full out. Have your business be identified with this powerful and inspiring show. Join the buzz. Be the buzz. Let the Dr. Pat Show, talk radio to thrive by. Be the conduit to those who would benefit most from your services. To sponsor the Dr. Pat Show, call Dr. Pat at 206-523-5522. That's 206-523-5522. Let our success be your success.
Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. Mychael Shane is joining us here today, and we're going to take our first caller in a second and let her know what she is going to be receiving. Before we do, I want to just mention to everyone, Mychael briefly mentioned that in Milton, Washington at Camp Edgewood, this Saturday, July 14th from 6 to 9 p.m., the doors open at 5:30. You can come and see Apportation live. It's an apportation event, receive messages and gifts from loved ones across the Vale. Mychael Shane and Monty Burgess, right, is going to be special guests. This is a great, great event for those of you that want to see this, how Mychael's gifts firsthand. So you can go to the website mychaelshane.com, which is M-Y-C-H, don't forget the Y, C-H-A-E-L. Don't forget the Y. M-Y-C-H-A-E-L. S-H-A-N-E. MychaelShane.com. And then later on this month, July 21st, those of you can come see Mychael Shane and the Ascension Foundation and Body Energy, Billet readings, and psychometry event. And I see is this Master Jesus?
Correct.
Yeah. Cool.
Beautiful energy.
Beautiful energy. Ignite the black flame of healing. And so there's so many things going on. Also, for those of you, the 22nd year of healing. So what I want to say is there are so many events, and I'll make sure that I mention them again. But you really need to go to the AscensionFoundation.com website.
And the MychaelShane.com.
And the MychaelShane.com website, and really look at all of these amazing events that Mychael's planning. It's phenomenal. As well as we'll talk to you a little bit about how you can schedule your personal session with him. We had some special offers here about a month ago. They were so absolutely phenomenally successful that Mychael is figuring out ways to make sure he can be in service to all of the people that want to connect with him. Why don't we go to the phones and speak to our winner?
All right, let's do that.
All right, Debbie, welcome to the show.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. It's so nice to talk to you.
Well, Mychael's going to tell you what you're going to receive.
Okay.
Hello. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi, my name's Mychael, and we have a very beautiful silver 24-karat gold leaf dragon with small little red ruby eyes to give you from Master Saint Germain, and there's also the energies of Master Katumi and Master Lady Kuan Yin on that. And this is going to help you be more empowered to reach your goals, your wishes, and your dreams in your life. It's going to give you strength, and if you have a lot of strength, it's going to intensify that strength.
I don't even know how to say thank you. I mean, just thank you so much. Wow.
Debbie, I wanted to ask you, do you have a question for the masters as well?
Not a specific question, no.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you, what called you forth to call in? Because you were clearly the first one that dialed that phone. You picked that up before I could even get the phone number out. What was your feeling?
That I just needed to call. I don't know.
Yeah, we're getting that a lot these days.
Well, I have a message from St. Germain for Debbie. Prepare yourself. If you know how to do meditation, do meditation. If not, learn how to do some meditations, because your life is going to take a turn. A wonderful experience, something that you've been waiting for. He's telling me that you'll know what that is going to come to fruition. All the weight that you've had on your shoulders basically is going to be removed quite quickly through the course of this year. And he wanted you to know that.
That would be fantastic.
Cool.
It really would.
Cool.
And there's a financial change that's going to help with some of that as well.
Wow. Cool. So
that's wonderful.
So what's the temperature outside there in Youngstown, Ohio?
It is 93.
That's what I thought.
It's hot.
I know. I'll be flying
back. It's the humidity.
It is. I'll be flying back to the East Coast on Friday to spend some time with my best friend whose mom passed, and they were saying that it's so humid. The what do you call that thing? Dehumidifier? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Completely conked out. So they have to go out and get some more. Well, thank you, Debbie. Did Brian get your information?
No, we're going to put her back on hold.
Oh,
right back.
okay. Thank you, Debbie. We'll put you back on hold. I got a couple more people to connect with here. Let's go to the phones.
Kate from Linwood, welcome to the show.
Hey, Kate. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How can we help you today?
Well, I'm at a crossroads and need to know maybe some direction.
Go forward.
As far as work and that kind of, yes, move forward.
That was quick. I love that you laughed, Kate.
Yes, I do. I have to laugh.
Okay, so that came from the masters. Move forward. So what is it about moving forward that is an issue for you?
Yes.
Is moving forward an issue?
Yes, because I feel like I don't have real good skills at making choices at this moment.
Well, I'll tell you, you do actually have the ability to make good choices because you're a child of God. You know, God created you. Therefore, in that vibration, you are perfect and capable of doing anything that you would like to do. What we would focus on is what it is that's making you feel that you are unable to do so, and eliminate that. And basically how you do that is obviously the power of positive thinking, meditation, believing in yourself, writing affirmations on your bathroom mirror that you read every time you walk in there, saying how beautiful you are and how wonderful you are, things like that. How intelligent you are and how positive your day every day is going to be. If there are deeper issues that are holding you down, like experiences from your past, then you can work on healing processes. But in that part of your life, we're healing every day, even when we don't realize it, just by getting up and getting out of our bed. I'm personally offering a half-price healing sessions at the Ascension Foundation, just to put out there. I understand that the economy is still kind of having a problem, and what's more important is the healing, not the money. So, so we have a half price there, and you can find out more information on that at the www.michaelshane.com. But relative to you, yes, right now things are going to seem really difficult because all of your stuff from this lifetime and your last are piling up on you all at one time right now. And this is unusual. Usually only a few things will come out of the blue, but everything's coming at you. It's like standing in the way of, in the 1800s with a buffalo herd coming at you, where there was thousands of them. That's how things are happening right now with our stuff, as I like to call it. But you will be an example to the outcome of this, and that is healing. Whether you have help or you do it on your own. And really, we're not always doing things on our own anyway, because we have our guides and master teachers that help us as well. So just take a deep, deep, deep breath. Meditate on the blue flame energy, which is a calming to the emotional storm, and just keep moving forward.
Yeah. So, Kate, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. So, ask yourself this question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you what your situation is, okay, because you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ask yourself this question. What else is possible here? What else is possible here? Okay. Hold that question and walk around with it. That's the only question to ask yourself for the next week.
All right.
That will catapult you to an action. And the action may not even make sense to you, right? Because we're trying to solve the problem at the human level. And honestly, I can't really think of many problems that I've had in my life that could be solved at that level. I just really can't. But I've worked really hard to try to figure them out. So just stay in the question and allow for things to show up, as the masters are saying, because they're really clear that you're ready for forward motion.
And Saint Germain is saying one last thing.
Okay.
That she deserves love, and to think about that.
Yes. You got that, Kate?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll get to Lori, we'll get to Rosemary. We'll give you more information, lots more about Mychael Shane. And today's topic, positive thought. Are you ready to say yes to it? I'm going to tell you. It's not for the weak-hearted. Start saying yes to positive thought. Things are going to change. You ready for the change? All right, we'll be right back.
Change your coffee experience forever with Camano Island Coffee Roaster. Fair trade, certified organic, shade-grown delicious coffee. The Camano Island Coffee Roasters are giving back. Receive a free pound of the most popular single origin coffee, Papua New Guinea, to the first 250 callers. The number is toll-free 855-438-8671. Just pay $8.95 shipping and handling, and you can try triple certified coffee for yourself. The number is toll-free 855-438-8671. This is a free pound of coffee that retails at $16.95. Once you've tried this coffee, you will automatically be enrolled in the Coffee Lovers Club for free and will always receive free shipping and nearly 30% off retail of your coffee orders. This coffee is going to knock your socks off. That number again is 855-GET-TOP1. We say top one because this coffee is the top 1% grade. That's 855-438-8671.
Gratitude asks Sacred Space, tell me, who are you? I would like to meet you and get to know you better. Gratitude responds, I am that which embraces each atom of your universe. I am that which makes your environment vibrate with very high frequency. I am that which attracts towards you all the hearts that you shelter. Wouldn't it be wonderful to allow yourself to bathe in the energy of your own sacred space every single day? Learn how to create your inner sacred space using our Essence of Gratitude trio, which includes the Gratitude in Action, Actions of Gratitude book, our Essence of Gratitude journal, and our Bungee bookmark, all which emanate powerful vibrations that transform your life in health, creativity, wealth, and enriched relationships. Visit our Gratitude Living Boutique at explorationgratitude.com.
Are you feeling stuck? Do you want to be free from fears and doubts and finally feel good about yourself, but you just don't know how to get there? Dr. Schaub's Accelerated Breakthrough Program provides you with the tools and solutions to go beyond your limitations and achieve self-empowered confidence. Call for your free phone consultation at 866-903-MIND. Visit cellularwisdom.com. That's cellularwisdom.com.
The Ascension Foundation, serving to build an interdimensional community, presents Healing, a spiritual event, Saturday, December 3rd, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. in Seattle. The event features free mediumship and energy healing demos, lectures in crystal light therapy, alchemy, meditation, psychometry, and psychic art drawing with the masters. At 6 p.m., the doors open for a rare opportunity to experience hands-on healing by the Ascended Masters. To register for this evening's seance, go to theascensionfoundation.com. That's theascensionfoundation.com. Hey everybody, welcome back. Mychael Shane joining us here today. We want to make sure that you have the phone number to call to schedule your session with Mychael, a full, complete session, on air. These are very, quick, instantaneous messages from the masters, but he is known for his comprehensive work that he does with individuals. So give out your phone number, Mychael, so people know how to schedule themselves.
Well, you would call 800-508-6437. And that will be 800-508-6437. And please give a call. And I just feel inspired by saying I am doing a 50% off.
I love that.
But if you are listening to the Dr. Pat show today, we'll add another 10% onto that.
Wow.
Saint Germain.
St. Germain must have told you to do that. That came out of nowhere. Mr. Marketing St. Germain. I love him. Very good. Let's go to the phones. We have Lori from Fort Worth, Texas. You want to talk about hot. Wait till we ask her the temperature. Lori, welcome to the... Oh, did we lose Lori?
Yes, we did.
Well, let's go to Rosemary. Lori, call us back. Rosemary, welcome to the show. This is your lucky day.
Let's go to Rosemary. Lori, call us back.
Hey, Rosemary, you need to turn off your radio there in the background. Hello.
It's off.
Thank you.
All right. There you go. How can we help you today?
Thank you for taking my call. And I really don't have a question. I just want to hear what Mychael has to say.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm going to say something that's not from me. How's that sound?
That would be wonderful.
Okay. Have you ever read the book, The Autobiography of a Yogi?
I have not.
Paramahansa Yogananda. It's going to be hard for you to remember this, but his name...
I actually have it on my shelf.
Okay. He is, what I'm being told, connected to you as a master teacher, and that read this book because it's going to change your life. It's going to answer a lot of questions, and you've had a lifetime of a lot of power. People look up to you. I feel a sense of. I mean, you have a lot of this empowerment energy around you, and whatever it is.
But I tend to give my power away.
Yeah, that is true. And the book is going to help you. It's okay to give the power away as long as you keep it as well. I know it doesn't make sense, but it will make sense to you. You give away the power by giving your knowledge, your advice, the energy that you have, but you keep pulling in that power. I mean, you have a strong feminine energy, and that is where we're at in 2012, is that feminine integration.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
So Paramahansa Yogananda is giving me this message for you to empower yourself, to take this strength that you have. Ask your friends. They'll tell you about it. I mean, you have it. It's right there. I mean, anytime anyone needs any kind of advice or someone to talk to, there you are. And that's who they focus on. And you have that charisma of people where people can pick up on that energy, and there's this magnet that draws them towards you. And it's just amazing. You are a healer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Rosemary, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay. You say that you're continually giving your power away, right?
Yes.
Okay. So sometimes, most of the time, we're not going to please everyone. in our lives. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, I don't know if that's kind of a direction that you go, where you're worried about what other people think or other people say.
Yes, I do. I do that.
I know.
Yes.
I got a message about that I'm trying to share with you. I got a message about that. And what you have to do is don't worry about giving your power away. Here, I'm going to give you some absolutely perfection in terms of how to shift this. What you really want to focus on is not worrying about pleasing or getting anybody else's approval. And do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? You are more than enough.
That's the fact.
That's the fact. You are more than enough. So what you want to do starting right now in this moment is make a commitment to yourself and your higher power, whatever it is, that you will agree that you are more than enough. Once you do that, you will be able to say no to people in a very kind way. You'll be able to put yourself first. And you'll be able to walk away from those people that won't support you. Right, Michael?
That is correct. And she is.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she is. You are definitely more than enough. You have very, very sweet energy. It's almost like a golden glow energy. You see what I'm saying, Rosemary?
And it's illuminating even right now.
Yeah, it's illuminating. And, sometimes what happens with that is, there are people that don't want you to be that way. They want you to stay the same.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
And you're going to have to walk away.
And she's not going
You have to
she's
walk
not the
away.
kind of person who's going to want to stay in a cage.
No, you're not.
You know?
You're not. See, make a commitment to your higher power that you are going to acknowledge and agree that you are more than enough. You got that? And the next
I will
thing,
do that.
And then what I want you to do is I want you to write a contract to yourself and sign it. And I want you to write at least 3 sentences where you praise yourself, where you embellish, where you talk about the opulence of your personality. And then I would love for you to sign it.
Let's not forget the abundance of her life.
The abundance of your life. Okay, Rosemary?
That sounds just beautiful. Thank you both so much.
You calling into this show today, you've already started the change. Don't worry about it if now some more of these people try to show up with you, right?
Okay.
And try to be making you do stuff you don't want to do. All right.
That sounds
Thank
wonderful.
you. Thank you, Rosemary. How are we doing, Benny? We got about 2 minutes? Let's take Lori real quick. I think we have 2 minutes. We can do it. Lori, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
All right, how can we help you?
I've been kind of going through a transformation where I've been, trying to be more positive, laws of attraction type stuff, and I'm feeling really good about, my outlook in life, and I've given the stress away at work, and I was just wondering what do you see for me in the future?
All right, go ahead. We have about maybe 60 seconds to do this, Lori, so it's going to be fast.
As long as you create that power of positive thinking, the only thing that's going to happen in your life is what I'm seeing and what my guides are telling me, and that is everything that you could possibly hope for in happiness. When it occurs, accept it and move on.
Yeah. Once you say that you're creating the positive thought, Lori, here's the thing. There's nothing for you to do. When you make that covenant to step into that vibration and to do that with your higher power, there is nothing for you to do. The universe opens up and it will shower you with everything you want. Thank you, Michael, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you all for tuning us in, turning us on. We'll see you next time on the Dr. Pat Show.
Hey everyone, you're listening to Transformation Talk Radio. Don't touch that dial. We'll be beginning a brand new show at the top of the hour with one of our amazing hosts. Transformation Talk Radio. Talk radio to change the world.
Stop. Get out of that car. Stop living your life in the passenger seat. Tune in to TransformationTalkRadio.com and let us help you drive.
We are living in a time of great challenges and greater opportunity for transformation. The good news is that public awareness of the need for change is also growing exponentially. More than ever, your transformative message is needed to empower millions across the globe.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pat, host of The Dr. Pat Show, and I'm excited about announcing an unprecedented opportunity for growth as we expand our broadcast by launching Transformation Talk Radio and the Transformation Network. Join me and a team of amazing people and host your own show on Transformation Talk Radio. Get ready to expand your horizons, tap into the best listeners anywhere, and join one of the most positive and expansive networks today.
Historically, there came a time when the boundary of water was transcended as man developed the boat, and the barriers of water became freeways. Join Dr. Pat as she launches this exciting venture. To host a show, call 1-800-930-2819 or email host@transformationtalkradio.com.
Transformation Talk Radio, a higher consciousness perspective. The hosts on Transformation Talk Radio offer a positive and new paradigm shift, a new vision for a collective future. They are empowering and helping all of us experience a powerful wave of personal shifts and cultural change as we break through to even greater levels of awareness. Take down our toll-free number, 1-800-930-2819. Call in, connect, make sure you tap into some of the world's most empowering psychics, healers, and more. Get an on-air reading with the best. Tune in, TransformationTalkRadio.com. Hey, everybody, we'll see you there.
Transform. TransformationTalkRadio.com. Transform your life.
I used to be afraid, and now I love. I feel like fear just cripples you and love frees you. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing and changing from fear to love and showing people that that's the only way. I love, I love, I love. I no longer fear. Thank you.
You're tuned in to Transformation Talk Radio. Think the Dr. Pat show's the cat's meow? Just listen to what some of her transformative guests have had to say.
What's your personal message? What would you like to leave us with?
Believe in yourself always. Remember that you are a gift. You are a miracle, and the only way you can return any part of that gift is what you do with it. Live into yourself. Be that miracle.
I love it. Eldon Taylor, everyone.
And thank you, Pat. I love joining you. You're a wonderful host.
Thank you. And we're going to bring Eldon back because we just haven't even scratched the surface here. Thank you all for tuning us in, turning us on.
Thank you for listening, and keep us tuned in right here on Transformation Talk Radio.